The moment Prince Adewale pressed his blood into the clay, he did not only share a promise with his brother, he planted a seed that would grow thorns across the whole kingdom. That seed would feed on pride, and when it bloomed, it left Oyo scarred forever. In the heart of Oyo, under carved eaves and gold leaf banners, two boys ran like the wind. Adewale, broad-shouldered, a hawk in his gaze, and Adetunji, quiet, with a smile that softened tempers. The palace raised them as one, training at dawn, lessons in law by noon, laughter that stitched the days together. Their father, Alaafin Ogunmola, watched them from his throne and feared what time might teach them. He called them close beneath a moon, the color of bruised copper, and said, "The throne is a fire. Learn to share the flame, or it will consume you both." So the brothers swore, not with words alone. They slashed their palms, pressed skin to skin, and poured the red into a clay bowl. Their voices trembled and joined. "As long as blood binds us, neither will touch the crown while the other breathes." They buried the bowl at the shrine of their ancestors, wrapped it in kola leaves, and danced the night away. It was a promise born from love, and as the elders would whisper later, the first page of a book written in trembling hands. Years hardened like river stones. Alaafin's hair silvered, his steps slowed. The chiefs argued, names rose and fell. The people loved Adetunji for his mercy. He walked among the market women, listened to the fishermen, gave his cloak to a man who had none. They feared Adewale because he was swift with the spear and slow with a smile. Ambition is a cold guest that does not announce itself. It waited at the threshold of Adewale's heart until one night it entered like a man who knows the ways of the house. Torches made long shadows as Adewale crept to the shrine of Sango. There, under the smell of charred palm, he offered a black ram and spoke into the thunder. "Grant me the crown, even if the gods must burn what stands against me." The priest's eyes were hollow with warning. "Oaths made in blood," he said, "are remembered. The gods do not forget what men promise in anger." Adewale heard the warning as one hears rain on a distant roof. Unavoidable, but not yet drowning. Dawn after dawn, the palace kept its rituals. Then a morning came when smoke curled over the royal well. Adetunji's attendants found him by the water, eyes open to the sky, skin cold as riverstone. No mark, no blade, only a dark, bitter smell, like something scorched from the inside. Grief is a sharp blue that fractures even the hardest faces. The people mourned. Adewale wrapped himself in white and took the throne, but the crown pressed like a sealed mouth. Nights were worse. Mirrors showed Adetunji's face where no reflection should be. When drums were played for harvest, Adewale heard the cadence of accusation. He woke with the taste of ash on his tongue and palms that bled without cut. He walked the corridors like a man carrying his own accusation. Servants lowered their eyes. Children pointed. The throne room, once bright with banners, smelled of old incense and something like regret. On the night the storm came, lightning split the sky into white flares. Adewale staggered to the shrine, voice raw. "I will give everything," he begged the carved face of Sango. "Spare me this thirst. Take the crown. Take my name. Only stop this night." The clay bowl they had buried shivered and split beneath the altar stones. From its cracks slithered two shapes, red as coals, serpents formed from oath and blood. They rose and coiled around Adewale's arms, tasting his fear. He screamed a name, Adetunji, and then the sound was swallowed by thunder. When the palace servants came at dawn, the throne was empty. A wet print of a hand stained the marble where the king had knelt. The snakes were gone. So was the man who had sought to escape what he had done. Some kings leave gold, some leave laws. Adewale left a story, a warning inked in blood, that the bonds we break can return to shape us into the very thing we tried to become. If this story struck you, if you believe our legends should be heard and kept, subscribe and walk with me into the next tale. These are not just stories, they are us.